What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video of epicseven here on Fort Misery Gaming. And today, guys, we are going to be talking about the new leak, which we received either today or last night. And also this here, which is, we're going to go into detail, also is a data mine leak. So we're going to be talking about Prepatch. It is Prepatch day of what is going to be happening for tomorrow's update, what my thoughts are, what I think possibly could come, and what we know for sure is going to come. So before we get started, make sure you guys drop a like down below if you guys enjoyed today's video, and subscribe, as always, if you guys are new, for more update epicseven content. So this was leaked last night at some point. This is a screenshot that Smilegate actually did publish, I believe, on their Facebook, because it's not on Stove. But this is a teaser. I don't know if this is going to be the exact layout of when we go into the shop. I think this is just like a Photoshop doc they made. But obviously that we know it's coming. This coming Wednesday is going to be the Unknown Slate, the Passionate Frame, which is a frame that you guys can get for your, sorry, my phone just went off, of course, while we're recording. Passionate Frame, which is going to be a frame, I would assume, for something, it has something in your PvP framework that's just going to be decorative. And then we have, obviously, the next season of gear, which is confirmed to be level 88. That is absolutely for sure. We have some speculation on that we're going to go into now, which is going to be the stats here for all the different pieces. We do not know the set, however. That is, there's no information on the set as I'm recording this video. So we'll have to see tomorrow if Smilegate does tease it before the update launches, excuse me, tomorrow night. But I do want to say before we get into this that data mines can always be wrong. They can always, Smilegate can always change things before if they had been data mined in the past. So don't take this as Bible. Take this as it potentially could happen. You know, there's been lots of data mines before where, like, for instance, the Craw banner was supposed to come before DN did back early in Global, and we just now got Craw this week, you know, 3 months later. So keep in mind that data mines can always be wrong. So, but let's go into the weapons. And what is really hard to believe with this season of Arena Gear is the fact that they have a necklace and a boot. The first season of Arena Gear, we had a ring, we had a helm, we had armor, and we had a weapon. So the fact that we have a weapon, armor, helmet, boot, neck, and ring is actually pretty insane, considering all 6 of these things are good. So let's go into what the similarities are, these pieces, and the differences. So first of all, we have a weapon, which is gonna, all these are level 1 stats, obviously, and this is going to be a 62 base attack weapon with attack percent 5 to 9%. So I would assume when you get this, it's, see, what's weird is that they're gauging percentages, and I guess when you buy it, you're gonna get a random percent. It go as high as 9% and as low as 5% is what I would say. So 5 to 9% on HP, 5 to 9% on attack, 3 to 5 speed, 5 to 9 resistance, effect resistance. Then we go into armor, 25 base defense, 5 to 9% HP, 5 to 9% defense, 3 to 5%, or 3, not percent, 3 to 5 speed, 5 to 9 effect resistance. Helmet, we have 246 HP, 5 to 9 HP percent, 3 to 5 speed, 3 to 6 crit hit percent, 5 to 9 effect resistance. Then we go into boots. Boots is going to have flat speed of 9, 5 to 9% HP, 5 to 9% attack, 3 to 6% crit rate, 5 to 9 effect resistance. And I'm assuming this is crit rate. I would assume they would have put CRT damage if it was going to be crit damage, so I would assume it's going to be crit rate. Then we have our necklace, which is going to give 13% health, 5 to 9% defense, 3 to 5 speed, 3 to 6 crit rate, 5 to 9 effect resistance, ring of 13% base attack, or sorry, 13% attack for main stat, 5 to 9% HP, 3 to 5 speed, 3 to 6 crit rate, and then 5 to 9 effect resistance. So the similarities is every time it can have HP, it does. I believe necklaces, or sorry, it has HP in everything except for necklace because it has an HP main stat, obviously. It has defense in its armor. It has defense in its necklace. Then when we look for speed, it has speed everywhere except for the boots. So speed everywhere but the boots, which is really, really awesome. We have crit rate for the helmet, for the boots, for the necklace, and for the ring. So everywhere except for armor and for the weapon. We have attack percent that goes in the weapon. It goes in the, looks like the boots. Yeah, the boots. And it goes into the ring. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 places, it looks like. No, 3 places, sorry. 3 places and attack percent. But everywhere in effect resistance. So effect resistance on every piece of gear. So what that means, guys, is more than likely, I would safe to assume this is not going to be effect resistance gear. I would roll that out. I don't think it's going to be speed gear simply because they have put speed on every single piece of gear in some faction, whether it be in the substat or the main stat with the boots. I would rule out speed gear. I'd rule out health gear because we just had that for Season 1. So I would rule out those 3 pieces. I think we could see either immunity. If it's going to be a 4-piece set, I think we could see counter or lifesteal. Though I don't really want to see lifesteal because lifesteal is, you know, obviously all in the Abyss sets. And when we get the next Abyss section for the game, we possibly could be seeing 88 or even 90 Abyss lifesteal gear. So hopefully they're going to save Abyss, or I'm sorry, not Abyss, but hopefully they're going to save lifesteal for that. But I really would like to see counter. I'd really like to see destruction. That would be really, really awesome to see there. I don't think there's really any of these pieces that are overloaded in support stats to where it needs to be a support set. So I don't think it needs to be like defense or Unity. Unity you see a lot with support characters. Unity could be another piece of gear that it could go into though. They may try to be pushing the new style gears like Unity, Rage, Immunity. But for what I want, truthfully, is going to be Destruction and Counter. Those are going to be the 2 I personally want to see. But we'll have to see what they end up doing. I really hope they don't do just attack, because attack is kind of like one of the OGs that we all focused on. I feel like more leaning towards the Banshee or A11 gear would be better, you know, to get some variety of builds that we could do with our potential heroes. So anyway, that is going to be what we're going to talk about for this. So let's go now into one other piece of topic, guys, which is going to be what I think is going to happen as far as the next, what else can be coming down in the update. So obviously, I do not foresee we are going to get the collab this week. There's been no spoils on it. There's been no hyping about it. You know, there's been no announcements for anything regarding the collab besides what we've seen in the interviews on speculation of dates that could be coming, which I think it's going to be next week. I think it's going to be next Wednesday, the 18th, or I'm sorry, the 17th. That's what I truly think is when the collab is going to come. So what could be coming this week? We're probably going to get another banner of old units that's going to be raid-ups, like probably another double unit raid-up banner. A lot of people are speculating Yufine and Haste. Haste especially, because Haste had a raid-up banner in Korea, and Haste has also already had a side story. So obviously we're not going to get another side story, though, because Kral's side story does go for another week. They could really throw us a curveball and do another side story, because they have done that in the past with the Bologna arc. When they had the Bologna and Litica arc, they did have 2 side stories going simultaneously. That was a very bad move on smilegate, because that is just a lot of overload on farming until they decide to drop the currency exchange for side stories. But we'll have to see. But the challenge, I believe, does end for Charles's event on tomorrow when we have update. So actually, let me confirm that. I'm going to launch my game real fast. I want to make sure that I'm not giving you guys misinformation. So yes, 23 hours left. So yes, Charles' event does in fact end tomorrow. So safe to say we probably will get a new challenge event, which is why I brought out Nori once again. I think since they chose not to put her on a banner last week, I think she is going to be a challenge hero, since the last 2 challenge events have been artifacts. So I think that would be the most likely thing to happen, is that this week we will get a new hero in the form of a free-to-play hero as far as Nori goes, and I think we're going to get 2 old units as raid-ups and a general banner, which I would say more than likely you guys should pass on that, because we probably are 1 to 2 weeks away from the collab at most. So I would definitely be wise about conserving your Skystones and your bookmarks there. But anyway, guys, that is going to kind of be like what I expect to happen. Obviously, any kind of quality of life changes could happen, whether buffs, nerfs, you know, You know, whether they improve AI, whether they improve, you know, things in Raid, Arena, whatever, could also potentially happen, but we'll have to see how that goes. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the video. Hope you guys all did enjoy today's video. If you guys did enjoy, as always, drop a like down below and comment down below what you guys think of the supposed stats in the leaks. Obviously, they could be false, but let me know what you guys think of these stats overall in the arena gear. Do you guys like it? Do you guys dislike it? And what set do you think the arena gear will be coming up tomorrow in the update? Let me know, guys, in the comment section down below. And until then, guys, this is your boy, Fort Missouri Gaming. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.